quality time.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
speaking of Keith Sweat, so
yeah.
I've always been a huge Cut Close fan. Like even before, Twisted and Nobody came out. Like that was really when they were exposed to more mainstream
Right.
crossover audience, etc. But I was rocking with them during the I Like days and Get
Yeah,
Up
one of
On
my
It
favorites.
days.
Yeah.
Athena, she's amazing singer. So that was the vibe I was going for with that one for sure. And I think it comes through pretty clearly. It's like, who is this?
Yeah. I think that's what made it so dope because I remember when we did the song, the beat, of course, was a different, completely different beat.
Hmm.
And it wasn't gelling with what we were doing. So I was like, man, how am I going? Because I wanted to keep it. I said, it's still dope, but how are we going to make it work? So when you kept saying Keith Sweat and Cut Close, I said, okay, I'm gonna have to figure. I'm gonna have to dig in my bag here,
Hmm.
come up with something. So that was one of the ones I actually went in and produced myself. And when y'all came back to visit, and I played it back, I said, all right, I think we good.
Yeah, and the funny part is I didn't have a verse for that for 3 years. Like it was when you came here, I was semi prepared and I had like some ideas of what I wanted to say,
Yeah.
um but yeah, that was just a hook for 3 years. Crazy.
Yeah, and it was hot, man. I remember replaying it. Just how your tone comes through on that hook. I said, man.
Hmm.
And I'm glad that I was able because I was doing some different techniques in the mixing part. So now it really, really stands out. And then hearing me under it, just it's oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I probably drive KD crazy, everybody, but I'm like a perfectionist when it comes to some things. I can't help it. But like some of the things that I had even laid down while he was here or while I was at your place, I had to redo just because, I've been in that situation where I'm like, I thought it was gonna be okay and I just let it go and then it just bothered me forever. Like it could be the smallest thing that nobody else will notice, but because I know about it, like I probably drive you crazy. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's one of the things with being, working remote
Mhm.
is there's a lot that goes into the mixing process. So I'm up there doing what I do, and then I send it. So it's like
He's
when I
over
get the
there
hours
sweating
back, I'm
bullets.
like, okay, all right, let me sift through and figure out what part is gonna work. Because if
Yeah,
I'm one of the people that like if it ain't working, I'll just tell you I got to touch that.
yeah.
So
You
usually
know,
if I kept it
that's
in there, I thought it was cool.
yeah, sure. That's one thing though that you can't really do remotely is work together on a mix.
Hmm.
Um, I guess you could, but it's just kind of difficult.
Yeah,
So I think that's definitely one of the downsides of working remotely together on things is that it's kind of like a back and forth versus like sitting there together and like, oh yeah, let's try this here, let's bring this up. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Um, yeah.
Because I'm as you know when we did the actual most of the sessions in West Virginia, I'm like, all right, let's do it. While I got the
Hmm.
energy, let's do
Oh my
it.
gosh, like people don't know. When I said boot camp, I'm not lying because I couldn't talk after you left. Like that's how much I sang. I sang probably the equivalent of like two concerts. Um,
Yes, he did.
because I was doing harmony parts, I was
Yep.
redoing things, and then at the end, which I kicked myself for saving it to the end, is I went back and did all those ad libs, and I'm just
Mhm.
like, I was just out of gas by that time.
Yeah.
That's why
Hey, but you made
I
it
told
work.
you I need to redo those ad libs because you could tell. You could tell I was like just out of gas.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, quality time. It ended up turning out great, and I'm
Yeah, I
actually
like
kind of
that.
proud of that as far as as a production standpoint. I was really proud of
Yeah,
that. When I heard it on a
great
little
job.
JBL speaker, and I'm hearing everything, I said, "Yeah, I got it. This
Right.
is it."